Without fail, every single week I get this question. Dean, I want to move to Charlotte, want new construction. What other options are there available to me if I want semi-custom or if I don't want to be in a subdivision? Today's video, I'm going to be answering that question by showing you two different homes. The first one, check out this one right behind me. It's an absolutely gorgeous two-story house, high-end craftsman finishes. And the second one, to make sure you stick around, is going to be more of that cottage style. It looks like a ranch, guys, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is not. It's got a second level, and there's a couple of different rooms in the second house that I just don't see anywhere right now. So if you're looking here in the Charlotte area and you want great location, we are coming today from Lincoln Heights, so we're a short drive to Uptown on the northwest side of town, right here in the Queen City. This video is going to be a must for you to see, and I haven't even told you the best part. There's no HOA. My name is Dean, and I put out videos every single week about living here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm also a real estate agent, so if you have any questions about this video, or if you're looking for an agent to help you find your next house here when you move to Charlotte, whether it's across town, across state, or across country, pause this video, write my phone number down, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. With that being said, I'm pumped to get inside this bad boy. All right, so the elevation of this house is absolutely stunning. I just love the way that they picked the colors, the styles, the flooring on the deck and on the ceiling. Let's just go ahead and unpack it. Love these pillars that they've done. So they've done just a quarter of the brick and the rest is covered with the same pillars that the exterior of the house is, and that's the color. The only thing they really need to do, they need to replace a couple of these plants over here, guys. But other than that, this whole area is just absolutely on point. The rest of the landscaping, I'll give it its credit. The rest of the bushes and everything are alive and kicking. Look at these rose bushes now are coming out in season. But as you're coming through up here, you get the nice wood deck on there. Just check out how wide this area is. Ginormous. Some of the decks that we come out to on some of the new constructions, the decking on the front or the porches on the front, they're really small, and you'd be lucky to get a couple of different chairs out here to actually enjoy it, to relax, but not here. And of course, what front porch wouldn't be key if you didn't have the fan on there, so you could actually enjoy out here in the warmer months, sitting in the shade and staying cool. But two other things on the elevation before we get inside. We've got the black casing on the windows, very, very modern right now. And of course, this is hardy board siding as well. It is a cement-based, very, very durable. And this front door is gorgeous. It's actually the same stain, very similar to the floors inside, which we'll unpack. And of course, the deck ceiling over here. So you can start to see the designers really pulled it here. I'm gonna flip this around so you can see kind of what I see when you come into this house. Gorgeous floors. Look at the floors there. These are real wood flooring. It's not an LVP at all. You've got absolutely breathtaking stairwell to the second story. Look at the custom carpentry on the side of all three of these walls. It's just absolutely gorgeous. What have we got up here? We got an additional window. So we've got 3 windows on that wall. We got a double window on that wall. So this whole area, and I love how they have these metal stair rails. Really nice feature that you have on these. But let's go ahead and just get in so we can go ahead and look at the first rooms in the house. Coming in immediately on the left-hand side, we've got the formal dining room. Now, one thing that really struck me right out of the gate is just how big this room is. It's ginormous. That's a 5-foot 6-seater table. You could easily get more people in there, or should I say a bigger table in there, or go the leaf route if you wanted just to do it that size until you could go ahead and pull that additional leaf out if you're doing some entertaining, got a lot of friends around here. You also have the same carpentry on the wainscoting and the chair rail all around the side, which matches that stairwell, which is really nice. Love how big this is. 10-foot ceilings, beautiful lampshade over there. Just look at the size of this room. I mean, it's huge. That table looks absolutely tiny in this room. That's just how big this room is. And just look at some of the finishes that you'll see on here. And of course, those baseboards are 10-inch as well, thick, so they've got that nice beveled cut, really nice. Look at the natural light. You've got 2 windows right over here, and then you've got the 3 windows at the front of the house. So this room is very, very wide, expansive. It seems real big. And a sneak peek On the butler's pantry right over there, you can see the wine fridge. Love it, that's connected to the fridge. But we got a bit more to see before we get to the kitchen. On the right-hand side, we're gonna have a huge closet down here. It's absolutely ginormous. You could probably put a lot of storage down over there, but it's always nice to have 8-foot doors throughout, I should mention that. And this is something that's really nice. When I saw this, I was like, wow, this is cool. You've got additional storage pantry space in here. It's not the main pantry, but you've got this, and of course it has the wood cabinetry for your shelving. It doesn't have the metal wire ones, which I'm really not a big fan. And before we get going any further, let me just kind of give you kind of the lowdown of the house. It's a 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it is 3,800 square feet. So this is an ideal size as far as families in the area. Great use of space, and all the rooms are really nice size. And with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the powder room downstairs. So this is the half bathroom that we're gonna be seeing right now. Love those cabinets, really nice. Dovetailed finish, soft close. Look at the quartz countertops, nice black faucet. But here is something that's unusual. I don't always see this, specifically in half bathrooms, not the toilet, but these extended cabinets that go all the way up. Beautiful. So you got that extra storage down here, but for a half bathroom in the house, when I'm telling you that all the bedroom, or the room, should I say, a decent size, I mean, that's the half bathroom. Guys, they've done a really good job designing this whole floor plan just to make it really usable, livable space. All right, that's enough seeing the toilet. Now this is the best part of the house: living room, dining area, chef's kitchen. But before we really get into it, just look at this arch over here. It just looks really nice. They've really opened this space up. Huge room. Love this fireplace over here right behind me. They've got it pre-wired so you could put your 75-inch TV on the wall, of course. Oversized gas fireplace. Gives that nice ambient effect. You've got 2 windows either side and a wall of windows right behind me with additional 3, and then you can see the nice back deck, so plenty of outdoor living space in this area. So guys, what do you think to this? I really like this room. Looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and just unpack this fireplace a little bit. As you can see, it's oversized. Love that. There's your outlets. It's a textured feel on there. It's painted a different color and it's retextured, so don't always see that. Sometimes you see wood cabinetry, built-ins, or some tile finishes, so that looks a little bit different. So full marks there for being authentic and very genuine. The furniture in here kind of looks like my grandma's furniture, so I'd probably choose something different, maybe a sectional in here. Designer, I know why they do it, just to give you some ideas, but as you can see, you've got some furniture on that side. Again, the furniture itself is not fantastic, otherwise I kind of like that. I should say that and be honest about it. I kind of like that, but it gives you an idea how big the rooms are, just so you can kind of plan ahead if something like this is going to be a fit for you. But really nice. Love the switches on the side over there, so you can see the gas. You just pretty much switch them on, nice and good. All right, let's go ahead and check out this kitchen. And like all good kitchens, we have got a nice kitchen island over here. You got 3 bar stools over here. Love this overhang that they've done. So it's not set up as a waterfall style, so you have the extended quartz countertop on the kitchen island, and you've got the feet there just to go ahead and support the weight on the extended overhang. It's not a very wide island, even with the overhang in here. So you definitely needed doing it. I do see bigger islands than this, but there's a lot of space on this side of the kitchen. Normally, when you come into kitchens, this area right here, this gap, this space between the countertops and the kitchen island is much narrower. So I like what they've done. It makes a whole lot of sense. If you do like cooking and entertaining, it does give more alleyway space between it. So I do get it. And on the kitchen island side, you do of course have a different color cabinets than you do on the remaining kitchen, which is really nice. It's kind of like an off grayish, I would say, more of an earth tone color. And of course, you've got the deep double farmhouse sink. Make sure if you get a sink of this material, you need to get a protector from there, because they scratch really, really, really easy. Those protectors are about $15 off Amazon. But we'll go ahead and see the rest of these. Same countertops, of course. Love these. You've got dovetail finishes throughout, soft close. You do have the stainless steel kitchen package in here, which I believe is a KitchenAid. Yep, it's a KitchenAid. So a good, nice brand of appliances. One other thing, the backsplash, kind of like it. It's kind of earthy, grayish. Looks pretty, you know, it's kind of neutral. But I do like they have the under cabinetry lighting here on the kitchen. Looks really nice. Let's turn it around so you can kind of see what this kitchen looks like. What do we got? A 6-burner KitchenAid gas oven, real nice. You've got the vent hood right up here. Love that style, much prefer the one they do that. You've got nice tall cabinets over here, and you've got extended cabinet space right over here. So guys, this kitchen just looks really nice. Again, that kitchen island is on the smaller side. You can just see right here, it's not that wide, even with the overhang. Without the overhang, it wouldn't really come any further past than the faucet. But really nice finishes in here. You could be just hanging out in here, watching the rest of the house, living room. You got the dining area right over there. The game could be on the TV, friends could be around. And of course, let's check out this butler's pantry. Really like how they've got a second sink in here. It's just a small bar sink. Same cabinets, countertop, of course, come to be expected. You have the white shaker cabinets in here. They do look like they are white versus these ones that are more of the brown. So there is a change in cabinets right here. And of course, you've got the nice beer and wine fridge. And I think that's a KitchenAid too as well. Don't quote me on that, but that's what it looks like. And of course, here is your main pantry. Remember, you have that additional pantry on the front foyer side. And this goes all the way in. So you can see it. It is pantryed out on all three sides. So you've got plenty of storage space in here. Love that pantry area over here. All right, so let me just go back so you can kind of see this. That's the cut through where we were in the dining area, dining room, really nice. So let's walk back through the kitchen so you can kind of get a flow for this house. So here is the dining area. This is probably where most people do their everyday eating in here. So you got a smaller table in here. Big thing that was very unique about this floor plan is you have your built-in drop zone on the back versus the front, which is quite unusual. But this is also very, very unusual. So you've got the built-ins over here, the seats over for the dining area, which I personally love. So when you're looking at this dining room table, you're only looking at 2 chairs on the under the dining room. So, and all the other seating around there is gonna be the built-ins, which is really nice. Like that. Got the nice light fixture over here. So again, check out the living space downstairs. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. I just really am impressed with the distance between the island and the kitchen countertops on that one side. Lot of space in this kitchen. Again, 2,500 square feet or just a little bit over. Lot of usable space. I really like how they have this out. It feels much bigger. Now coming out, you just got a standard 2-panel sliding door, and you have this nice, beautiful deck. And let me close this. Really nice area. I know what you want to see, the backyard. So here we are. We're just on just over 1/4 acre. So as you can see, it's all fenced in over here. Really nice. Yeah, it looks good back here, guys. So if you do have some furry friends, it's all fenced in, ready for you to go, ready for you to take ownership. And here's the house on the back. Looks really good. All right, really like that. And you've got a side entrance as well from the side to the backyard from the driveway. So you just have that right at your convenience. So if you do want to do additional parking, you have this huge space back over here. You can go ahead and pull an additional driveway if you wanted to. So you do have quite a bit of options in there. Woo! It's pretty hot today, guys. I'm glad I'm getting inside. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and check out the second level. and see all the bedrooms, all 4 of the bedrooms, and then we're gonna have 2 bathrooms that are gonna be upstairs. There's that lovely front door again. Love that, guys. Drop a comment below, let me know what you think about this. As we journey up the stairs, you can see up here, really nice finishes. Really nice, and now you can see what it's kind of like climbing these stairs. You've got an angled descent up here, up the stairs, it bends around, really like that. But these finishes right over here, guys, it looks really, really nice. All right, so if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know the laundry room is my least favorite room. So let's just go ahead and get it knocked out right now so you don't have to mess with it. In its saving grace, you do have the built-ins over here, so can't really complain, but this is where your hookups will be. Small space, no sink, does have a window. You got the built-ins right over here and your hookups, so nice. So as soon as you come up those stairs, bang, right on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, you've got a corner little built-in. And just notice it's a small linen closet, but it does have the wood cutouts in here as well. So no expenses have really been skimped on things like that. So I really do like that and appreciate it in the builder. So bedroom number 1. This is probably one of the bigger ones outside of the primary. No furniture in here. I know that kind of sucks because you don't really get a sense on how big the room is with the bed, but I am saying that this, or I'm guessing that this is probably a 12 by 12 with the cutout for the closet. But I will show you inside the closet because you guessed it, it does have a nice cabinetry in there. It looks really good. Love how they've done it. It's much, much better than those hangers just skimp and just throw in there. So decent size, not huge. Upgrades are really nice in here. All right, so bedroom number 2, we'll go back in so you can see it. This one is probably the smallest and it's staged as the home office. You would be struggling if you got anything more than a queen size bed in here. That's probably about as big as you could go. I probably wouldn't recommend anything bigger. I won't go into the walk-in closet again, but every single walk-in closet has those nice built-ins. So again, nothing's really been skimped on some of the finishes that this builder has done. Nice space, side window. You got the 10-inch molding throughout the second level and the ceiling molding as well up there. It's got fans pre-installed. Really nice. All right, so next up, we're gonna go ahead and check out the shared bathroom. There's one additional bedroom outside the primary that would share. So you do have 3 bedrooms that would share this bathroom. So it's really important how they've done it is they've done 2 different doors within the bathroom. So we'll go ahead and show you in here. So you've got a linen closet in that far corner. You've got a bathtub with the shower in here. Nice tiles in here, done a really good job. Give it a little bit of love to these floors as well. You've got the wishbone stars. They look really, really good. Looks good, but what I was saying is, here's the door. So since all the people in the second level outside the primary are gonna be sharing this area, people can still use the sink if somebody's actually in the shower, so it wouldn't block everybody else up. And again, it's dual vanities, which is huge since this is a shared area. White shaker cabinets up here. Nothing too sexy, but as you can see, does the job. Very, very good. All right, and the last bedroom, it's probably about the same size as the first bedroom at the front of the house. Love that they've done the flooring all throughout. Looks great outside of the tile. And on this one, you've got a built-in. I didn't open this one, so I'm gonna check if it has the, yes it does. It has the nice carpentry shelving in here. I love that. Good guys, like this. Nice size room, side window. Again, I probably wouldn't go too much bigger than a queen size bed in here, but decent size, really nice. You could set that one up again. Either one is a home office. That would be very appropriate. Last but not least, we are in the primary owner suite, guys. So this bedroom is by itself on the back of the house. Look at this. Now you could definitely get a bigger bed in here, guys. That's a king size, but you could go bigger if you wanted. 3 windows here on the back wall. This will kind of be your view. Checking out the backyard. Very private, as you can see. See the deck right there below us. Looks good, looks good. Got 2 windows right up there. Of course, you got ceiling fans, and there is more recessed lighting, can lighting in here than I really remember to keep mentioning. But again, lovely bed in here. Love what they've done. Furniture designers really killed it. Piece of furniture here again gives you an idea of how big the room is. Look how much space there is between here and there. So you could definitely even put a small couch in there if you wanted to go that route. So lots of space in here. Bedroom's kind of narrow. Again, I wouldn't, if king size bed is what's in there right now. California king, you might not be able to put a piece of furniture on both sides. It might just have to be on one, but it'll give you an idea. You know, it looks good. Can't complain at that. It's all first world problems, right? All right, let's go ahead and check out the primary owner suite bathroom. Look at that bathtub over there. Oh my goodness, I love that. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's look at the flooring. You got tile flooring in here. And of course, you've got your walk-in closet. Love walk-in closets, of course, with the built-ins, with the windows in here as well. It just makes it look really, really grand. And then one other thing that I'll point out, you've got a pocket door sliding in and out, which is a nice feature to have. And then the cabinets are the exact same ones that we saw in the half bathroom downstairs. They're like a grayish color. Hopefully they're coming through okay on this. It's like an earthy gray color. That's my professional verbiage that I'm gonna use and stick with. So it goes up through the center island as well. Same countertops. And of course, we've got the commode not going in there, but here is the bath. This bathtub is absolutely killer. And I love what they've done here. Let me see if I can bring this across. Look at that tile on that wall. And it is tiled all the way through the shower. So even though you have a custom cut off glass, custom cut glass here, it kind of feels like the bathtub is kind of part of the quote unquote wet room area. It's not, but it kind of feels like it is. And you do have an extended depth on that shower. So really, really nice. Love what they've done here. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and head right next door, and we're gonna go ahead and see the same but different, a different floor plan, same builder. Before we get over there, just wanna tell you a little bit about the builder. It's called TK Constructions. These guys are pretty small, they're pretty niche as well. They really specialize in quote unquote non-building out big subdivisions, but they're more building out the homes in developed areas, coming on and building 2, 3, 4, 5 different semi-custom homes on those lots. So they really have a nice niche on the market and a great reputation here in Charlotte. All right, let's go ahead and go out and check out next door. All right, so let's talk location before we jump into that second floor plan, the Craftsman cottage style. We're in Lincoln Heights. Now, if you're not familiar with the Metro Charlotte area, Lincoln Heights is about 5-10 minutes north of Charlotte, inside that 485 Beltway. So location to Uptown is key. And of course, everything that Charlotte offers, restaurants, employment, retail, and of course, if you like NFL football, NBA basketball, there's a minor league baseball, and of course, my personal favorite, Charlotte FC plays at the Bank of America Stadium. You have access literally on your doorstep. But Lincoln Heights is very unique because it's an older established area. A lot of the properties there were built initially in the mid-century. But one of my clients once referenced this, and I'm gonna steal this phrase from her. She said that a lot of the people are knocking down their houses and building like McMansions there. And that's what we see pretty much in all different pockets around Lincoln Heights, Washington Heights, and all those surrounding neighborhoods. So it offers that convenience to Charlotte. It has the amenities that Charlotte offers. And you've also got some newer construction. So if you're still looking for newer construction, but you want that established, mature neighborhood, these are incredible options for you. All right, so before we jump into the second floor plan, I want you to do me a favor. This really helps me out. So if you feel like you're a giving person and you want to help me out, would you please give this video a thumbs up? This really pushes this video out. And of course, I'm going to know which videos you like so I can go ahead and focus on content that my audience likes. So guys, thank you in advance for doing that. Give that thumbs up and let's go ahead and go and check this Craftsman cottage out. All right, let's get going. Love this elevation on this house. Just check out this front porch. This is probably going to be the best shot for it. Just look how big that front porch is. Absolutely amazing. Love the finishes on here. Great ceiling as well. You've got the stained wood ceiling. You got the double fans. So guys, if you were thinking about exterior living on the porch space, you could have chairs, tables on one side, and you could have a swinging bench on there. Very southern, very traditional. But it's not only is it long, it's pretty darn wide, guys. This goes out. You are not skimping on space. It's very similar to where we just came from as far as the width of this front porch. But of course, it's twice the size. It's fantastic. Love this area. Similar finishes. You've got the brick columns. You have the hardy board siding, different color. Black windows, real popular. You've got the same door, but it's stained a different color. And speaking of stains, please let me know what you think about the stains on these. Again, wood flooring, but where we came from had more of a darker traditional stain. This is gonna have the more oak natural kind of feel to it, but this is what you feel like when you come in this house. This whole area right over here is where you would probably put a mud zone, drop bench area, hang some hooks up on here, and then on the left-hand side, we are gonna go upstairs. Hopefully that finish over there on the walls will look very familiar to you. So let's go ahead and get over on here before we get in. And of course, the lay of the land, 4 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms is downstairs, which we'll go into right now. This is just under 2,600 square feet. So it's about 50, 60 square feet bigger than the last one. And I'll show you where some of that square footage is. And this is 3 full bathrooms versus 2.5 bathrooms from next door. So on the right-hand side, you do have this nice little wing of the house, I'm gonna call it. So you have its own full bathroom downstairs. So this is where you get that extra bathroom. You're gonna have the tiled shower, wishbone style, all the way to the ceiling. You're also gonna get a cutouts for your shampoo, for your conditioner, for your soaps. You got tiled flooring as well, so gray, earth tone colors in here, all matches. Designer did a good job picking the palettes out. White shaker cabinets and just a single vanity. But guys, this is a great space. It doesn't feel small. So if you do have guests coming in out of town and you want to put them somewhere, this is where I would recommend maybe having a bed. Not a huge bedroom. This is going to be the smallest bedroom. That area over here is about, I would say that's about 10 feet. So you're looking about a 10 by 12 room. Not a huge room, but again, for a guest suite, it would be perfect. Let's not get them too comfortable, otherwise they would never leave. And they do have a small closet. And when I say small, it is pretty small. You do have the built-ins for the wood up there, which is always nice. But again, it's not a huge area, perfect for a guest suite. Or better yet, if you work from home and you needed a home office, this would be the place that I would recommend doing it. What I like about this, it's at the front of the house, you're out the way, close the door, you can make your important calls during the day, you wouldn't hear too much background noise. And of course, with you on the front would be fantastic. If you put your desk here, you could be looking out on that front porch, wishing it was 5 o'clock so you could go out and head out there. But it's a great space in here. So let's go ahead and check out the main living area. You have the living room, great size, lots of windows. You've got that incredible chef's kitchen, which is kind of tucked away in the corner. I like what they did. And then you have the dining area, just a small area to do your everyday eating in here. So no formal dining room. Dining area is bigger. Designer used a round table. I think it's to showcase a little bit more of the space. If you had a table that was much bigger than that, I would highly recommend maybe going the leaf route, because you want to go ahead and push it back after you've used it. You don't need to chew up too much space, but good use of space, same floorboards, finishes throughout, double windows on that side. Again, not a huge area, but again, not a lot of people like to use dining rooms or the formal dining room, should I say, other than the Christmas, family get together, Thanksgiving, things of that nature. But the living room is definitely, it feels bigger. It just feels a lot more wide. Maybe because of the choice again in the grandma's furniture. That's not really that sexy. I don't know why they picked that. It's tiny. Maybe that's why it feels so small in here, the furniture. There really isn't a whole lot of it. I would definitely encourage someone to go a bigger route because it just kind of looks empty in there. I'm a big fan of designers. They normally do a good job, but on this room, I don't think they did. It's just kind of basic, but enough of that. Let's look at this fireplace. Same fireplace, same textured wall, same finish. You got your outlets up there. You got a conduit as well. So if you wanted to run cables out through the backside to other components, you could go ahead and do that. But this area, again, let's ignore this furniture. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. Put it in the comment below. Not a fan of the design furniture that they've used in here, but look at the size of the room. I guess that's where the rubber meets the road. It's a big room, lots of windows, opening right up to the kitchen area. Same kitchen island. I won't talk too much about this because we went over it quite a bit last time, but it's not a wide kitchen island, but they do have the overhang for the bar stools that they've done, so it's nice. Do love the color and choice that they've done with this. It looks like a very dark gray or a off blue color. No kitchen sink in the island, so different feel on here, but you have the nice pendulum lights going up. Do like this. Smaller cabinet space, countertop space. Not a whole lot of cabinets versus where we came from before. So again, pick your poison if this is something that you're interested in. Having something a little bit less on the counter space, but it does make up for it in different areas. You've got the KitchenAid 6 gas burner cooktop. You've got the hood. You've got the cabinets over here. Really nice. Let's just check out. Here we go. Here's something I like to point out. These are dovetail finishes, soft close, much nicer finishes than some other builders that they're using similar in this price point, which we'll get to in a little bit. Looking forward to telling you about the price on this. Countertops, really nice. Cabinets, KitchenAid stainless steel comes included with this house. You've got the backsplash over here. You have the dishwasher, and of course, you got the walk-in pantry. Everybody loves a good walk-in pantry with these nice built-ins. You've got a window in here, so it's nice and light. You've got the same flooring that carried on. And I think I missed that's where the microwave is, if you were thinking. But this is gonna be kind of your shop living in this house. It's kind of your downstairs living space. Really nice on here. All right, and then we've got a couple more sections downstairs I want to show. Now this is where the drop zone area is. I think they should have put 2 in here. Let me know what you think. 1 here and then 1 at the front of the house. It wouldn't have taken up too much more time, but having 1 here and there I think would have made a ton of sense. But this is a big area. You've got a lot of space in here. Just look how the width of the walls are. Real good. Love the flooring, love the finishes. Nice, like it. Now here's my favorite piece in the entire house. So, you know guys, I'm a big outdoor living guy. And not only does this not just have a deck like the neighbors did, it's actually covered porch. Same finishes as the front porch. You got the wood, the fan, beautiful black casing windows, hardy board siding. You got a nice grand entrance over here. And this yard is definitely bigger. That's the neighbor's house. Definitely bigger where we come from. So again, if you've got some furry babies, nice area for them to get out, run, fenced in, great spot. But just look at all of this space. If it was me moving in here, I would 100% screen this in. 100% would be the first thing I did. Screen this area in over here. Get some furniture out here. What I love about the screened-in porch versus the deck, we're in shaded area over here, so you're not gonna sit out there and get fried like chicken all the time. You're gonna be in a nice area, safe from mosquitoes, not getting burnt alive, which is always nice. Huge area in here, the backyard. Love this. Just check this house out up here. Notice how it looks so different from the back than it does the front. No pun intended, but the front, it kind of makes it look more like a ranch house. On the back, it just looks like a traditional 2-story house. and that's where we're going to go right now. We're going to go ahead and head up to the second level, but let me know what you think to this one. In fact, don't let me know just right now. I want you to wait until you see upstairs, see both of them. Then let me know what you think. Let me know which floor plan you like out of these two. But look, switch this around so you can see again. Great spot. Love this kitchen. That's the only thing, that's the only gripe I could really say about this kitchen, is it doesn't have quite as much cabinet space and countertop space as the other. But the finishes, I think I prefer the finishes in this one. All right, now coming back through to the front of the house, we're gonna take a right. That's where we were with the guest bath and bedroom. Now, before we get up there, I'm gonna show you a room that when I saw it, kind of scratched my head. What do you think? I mean, it's a nice room, nice finishes. You've got the same carpentry around there, but it's kind of weird, guys. I'm not gonna lie, there's no window. It looks like this was space that the builder just had, so they just roomed it in. They made it into a home office, but my goodness, could you imagine sitting here 8 hours a day if you were working from home? Feel like you're being punished in there. I mean, guys, I'm not complaining. Any space is a good space, and you could use this for storage. It doesn't have to be for a desk, but if I told my kids to go and do their homework in here, they'd think I was punishing them more than they already are. But come up here now, notice the same kind of finishes that you see all the way. It's exposed up here, so 1.5 stories. You can see the same carpentry, same kind of finishes. You've got the wood flooring that's going to be throughout up here. Coming back through, really nice. Like this space, really nice. All right, bedrooms time. Okay, this bedroom is going to be bigger than the one downstairs for the guest suite. It's probably the second smallest bedroom though. Love it that it's at the front of the house. You got the 3 windows, and you've also got this kind of an elevation on the front, which looks really good. And then you've got a little storage area right over there, access point to the storage, and you've got your built-in now. Let's go ahead and just show you this same kind of finishes. Really nice. Those custom built-ins. Really like showcasing that. It's such a good design that they've ended up doing. Really goes a long way in my opinion. All right, so nice sized bedroom. Again, I think this is about 10 feet over here. I would say that that's about 12 feet using my guesstimation. So again, don't quote me, but that's just what it looks like. Now here's one of the bedrooms that looks definitely, what's the word? Looks long and narrow. But the nice thing about this bedroom is you could get a bigger bed in here. It's hard to imagine when they don't have furniture in it. They furnished the downstairs and the primary, which we'll get there in a second, but that's pretty much what they've done. Side windows, you got the built-in, won't go in. You've seen kind of the level of finishes that they'll come with. And out back here again is a front bedroom. Nice area, I like that carpentry. And of course the bathroom. So this one's a little bit different. Remember how the last one had a door right here? This one does not. So you do have the bathtub shower. You also got the cutouts there for your shampoos. Got the shower head, like that tile though. It's very nice. It's got a really nice texture to it. But you do have a double vanity, white shaker cabinets, quartz countertop, nice tile. Really like that, looks really good. And then coming back, primary is at the end of the house. You've got more storage over here. Actually, I don't think, yeah, look at that. A lot of storage in this house. Yeah, that's one heck of a linen closet. I like it. All right, and you guessed it, it's the laundry room. Not very exciting, is it? All right, so we've got a custom desk built in here, but other than that, it's about as bland as vanilla ice cream. All right, guys, let's get out of there quick. All right, primary owner suite. Look at this. This room is huge. It is long and it is wide, so you can get furniture in here up to your eyeballs. Definitely get a bigger bed. You would definitely have enough space if you wanted to put a piece of furniture kind of here in front of the bed. Absolutely. Tons of space. You got lots of light. You've got 2 windows and this window. Now, this area right here, how it's cut out, it's for the elevation on this side of the house. I think that's where the ductwork's coming through. So typically you don't see that. You just see more square or rectangle rooms without those fancy cutouts in there. But I really like it because it kind of looks like it's a new home, but it looks like it's more of that old character style, if that makes sense. So it looks really nice. I like what they've done. And of course on the walls over here, you've got this nice shiplap finish. So that's a nice modern touches to it, but huge space, huge space. Love that, love that. All right, you wanna go and check out closet number 1. This one's decent size. I didn't make a mental note which was bigger, this one or the one we're going to right now. Yeah, it's not even close. This one's much bigger. So guys, sorry, this one's not yours. Look at that, it's got a nice little stool built in. This is ladies, this is where you're gonna put all your shoes. Lots of shoe space in here, lots of space for you. Yeah, this one is definitely hers, guys. That's yours. Let's check out this bathroom. More importantly, does it have a bathtub like the others? I can think we can say yes. Very nice. Shiplap on this one versus the tile on the last. I love how they've got the faucets in the wall coming out. I love that bathtub. Love it. Nice floors. You got the tile flooring. You've got the double vanity. Got the cabinets. Nice. Let's check out the shower. Like it. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. Like it. Same flooring, I think, on this one. It might actually be the same tile. They did a good job, though. And then let's check out. Nope. Let's not check out the toilet. I thought that was a linen closet, but then that makes no sense because I didn't see the bath toilet in there. But what do you guys think to this? Love it. This primary owner suite. Back of the house, you've got the remaining bedrooms at the front of the house and the downstairs guest suite or office space downstairs there as well. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some price. So the first house that we toured was priced at $695,000. Remember, that was a 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2838 square feet. This one, I'm gonna call this one the cottage style because it has that kind of cottage vibe going on. This one is priced at $699,000. So you can have both of these properties under $700,000. And as far as location goes, we're in Lincoln Heights. We talked about that earlier in the video, but if you're not familiar with Charlotte, Lincoln Heights is about a 5-minute drive from Uptown Charlotte on the northwest side of town. So you're really close to the heart of action, everything that Charlotte has to offer. Great locations. You can be at a Panthers game if you like the Hornets. You've got the NASCAR Hall of Fame. You've got countless restaurants around here and retail space, close to all different kind of shopping like Sprouts, Harris Teeter, Publix, Trader Joe's. They are all right here in this area. And it's a real short access if you do want to just shoot north and jump into Lake Norman at the weekends. If you have a boat and you have that lake lifestyle, this is going to be a good spot for you as well. So guys, I hope this video brought some value to you. These homes are available right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put my contact information right below again. Go ahead, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whichever is easiest for you. If you're looking for a good agent to help you navigate this Charlotte market right now, I would love to be that agent of choice for you. So go ahead and reach out to me today. And until the next video, I'll see you around town, and God bless.